the legs crossed, sitting wherever you're comfortable, have a little wiggle about from side to side, and then sit nice and tall, pulling in through your abdomen, lengthening through your spine. Take a deep breath in, looking up towards your thumbs, and exhale, arms down, looking down, keeping your spine long. And again, deep breath in, and exhale. And one more. And release the arms down. I'm just going to lift one arm up and then extend up and over to the side and then flow to the other side. So inhale as you lift up and exhale as you tilt to the side. Inhale, open. Exhale, releasing down. A couple more. Nice stretch to the sides of your body. Just getting some mobility. Okay, now we're going to stay on this side that you're on now and just rotate gently downwards and bring that hand down towards the other one, lowering your head. And then inhale as you lift that arm up and take a big open twist, looking up towards that hand again. So exhale, rotating down, pull your tummy and lift that through the pelvic floor. Inhale, open that arm back again. And one more time. Exhale, rotating down. Inhale, opening up. And release that arm down and then tilting up and over to the other side. Rotate your way down, lower your head. And inhale as you open the arm up again, looking up towards your hand. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, lift. So always inhaling through your nose. And you can exhale either through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels right at the time. And release both arms down. I'm just going to take your hands behind your back, lift your chest, and either stay as you are, or maybe you can lift your hips off the floor and get your knees to touch the floor, lifting your hips higher. Take a deep breath in, lifting even higher still. And exhale, releasing back down. And then bring your hands in front. Just start walking your hands forward, lower your head down. Maybe have a little sway from side to side. Just trying to stretch out through your back and your hips. And walk them back in again. I'm just going to lean the hands back again, but switch the cross of your legs. So it might feel a little less comfortable on the second side. Hips up if you can, knees down, lift your chest, take a deep breath in. And exhale, release back down again. And one more time, reaching the hands forward, lower your head down. Sway a little bit if it helps. And then just come onto your knees and uncross your legs. Rearrange yourself on the mat if you need to. So you end up on all fours. So fingers are spread wide, under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale as you arch your spine, looking up, lifting the tailbone. And exhale as you round in the opposite direction, looking towards your navel. So our cat and cow stretch. And try and keep that strength through your core all the way through. So pulling in all directions into your abdomen. And then feel free to move in any position that feels good for your back. So just helping to stretch out through any tight spots, maybe leaning further forward or back, or twisting to the sides. Just playing around with where you need to loosen things up most of all. And then we'll sit right the way back onto your heels. You might like to bring your feet together and your knees slightly further apart. And stretch your arms forward, lower your head down, take a deep breath here. Look towards your hands, walk them across to one side and then lower your head down, getting more of a diagonal stretch down the sides of the body. Sitting as low onto your heels as you can. And back to the centre and over to the other side. That's it, lower your head down, drop that shoulder down, sitting back onto your heels, deep breath. And back to the centre. And then we'll just lift up, square the knees again. We're going to take one foot outside of the hand. And then just take a little bit of time stretching forward and back, releasing through the hips and the hamstrings. That's it. And then stay in that lunge. We're just going to take a twist and lift your arm up, twisting towards that bent knee, looking up towards your hand, opening the chest to the side. Deep breath in and exhale it back down, and then we'll change legs. So other side, stepping outside of your foot and just taking a little lunge forwards and back. That's it, feeling that stretch behind the knee and into the front of the hip. And then we'll stay in that lunge. And again, take that twist, reaching your arm up, opening your shoulders to the side, looking up towards your thumb if you can. One more breath. And release that hand back down. Take the knees back. You're just going to take your hands slightly further forwards, tuck the toes under, and lift your knees up and find your downward dog. So we're just going to walk through the feet, walking on the spot, stretching your heels as low to the floor as you can. Nice deep stretch all the way down the back of the legs. And hold the feet steady. You're just going to slowly roll your way forwards to plank. And just take a moment to check your alignment here. A nice straight line, keeping your neck in line with your spine, so you'll be looking just in front of your fingers. And try and push the floor away rather than sinking into the shoulders. So stay really strong and lifted. And if it's too much, just lower the knees, do it from there. One more breath. And now we're going to lift the hips up high. And then walk your hands back towards your feet, bending the knees when you need to. And then just roll your way smoothly up to standing. Take as long as you need to. Keep squeezing into your core until we're all the way up. And then we're just going to take a little back bend, take a breath in here. Tummy pulled in tightly. Exhale, lower your head back down. We're rolling our way smoothly back down through the spine. Softening your knees as you need to. Keep squeezing into your core. And just take a little sway from side to side. Let everything hang loosely here. Maybe nod and shake your head, roll out the shoulders and roll out the wrists. And then we're bringing your hands back down to the floor. So fingers spread wide. You can bend your knees as deeply as you need to get the hands down. And then looking forwards, we're going to walk the hands forward to our plank position again. So hold your plank. So again, your option, lower the knees if you need to. Otherwise, we'll stay lifted. We're going to see if we can tuck a knee in and then step back. Tuck the other knee in and step back. So you can do this with the knees down as well. Try a strong out breath each time you tuck that knee in. Helping you to really engage tightly into your core. A couple more on each side. And then we're going to lift the hips back up. Very nice. Stretch the legs, stretch the heels back, and then walk your hands back in towards your feet, bending the knees whenever you need to. Roll your way smoothly back up to standing. And we're ready to go again. Take a deep breath in, leaning back, and exhale, dropping down. Smooth roll through the spine. Bring your hands down to the floor in front of your feet, looking forwards, walk the hands forward, keep your pelvis as stable as you can. Okay, holding your plank. Now this time we are going to lower the knees down. Just make sure you're in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. And then see if you can just hover your knees a little way off the floor. So you'll feel the core working really hard to hold you in this position. Take a deep breath, and then we're going to lift your hips up, but bend your knees so you're drawing your chest towards your thighs. Really stretching your arms up and overhead. It feels like a sort of springing action. And then we'll spring our way forward. Hover your knees just off the floor. And draw the hips right back. Try that a couple more times. Hover forwards. Hold it there. And pull back. That's it. One more time. Hover forwards. And pull back. We're going to straighten the legs again, drawing your heels down. Raise your right leg up. You're going to bend that knee and then tuck your knee forwards towards your nose. So shifting your weight forward, shoulders over wrists. And then kick the leg all the way back up again. Let's try that one more time on this side. Exhale, squeezing in tightly, squeeze into your core. Lift that leg up. And then place the foot back down. And the other leg. Now extend it up behind you. Bend that knee. And exhale, tuck it in as you travel forwards. Inhale, kick it back. One more time. Inhale, kick it back. Place that foot to the floor. Take a deep breath in your downward dog. And then soften the elbows and knees. We're walking the feet forwards this time towards the front of the mat. keeping your feet hip distance. Again, just loosen everything up and then roll your way back up to standing. And we're at the top of the mat, so just going to step with your feet in together. Relax the shoulders down and back, standing tall. We're going to do some sun salutations. So, deep breath in as you extend your arms up, looking up to your thumbs, and then exhale as you fold all the way down over your legs. Bend the knees when you need to. Inhale to step the right leg back, big lunge position. Make sure your hands are firmly pressing down. We're going to step back again and find your downward dog. That's it, take a deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to slowly roll forwards to your plank position. And you can either drop the knees down or you can stay lifted as we hover slowly down. Trying to tuck your elbows into your sides. Release all the way to the floor, point your toes back and inhale as you lift up to cobra. Exhale as you lower yourself back down again. And again, inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. And exhale, lower. And then if you want to go a little further, lift your body further upwards and forwards for your upward dog position, just on the tops of the feet and your hands. And then we're going to tuck the toes under again and draw back to downward dog. Lovely. Take your right leg forwards, step in between your hands. Try and drop your hips down and lengthen your spine, looking forwards. And then step that foot in, both feet together at the top of the mat. And then inhale as you lift all the way up, squeezing the glutes, squeezing into your core. And exhale the hands down. Good, let's do that again on the other side. Inhale, extending up and back. And exhale, folding down. Inhale your left leg back. Play around with the hip flexor stretch here. And then we'll step right way back again for downward dog. Take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to slowly roll your way forwards to plank. And then either with the knees up or down, start hovering your way down. Either going all the way to the floor or hovering just off the floor and pushing up to your back bend. So that's either your cobra or your upward dog position. And then back to downward dog. Drawing your hips right the way back and trying to get your heels as low to the floor as possible. Spreading your fingers out wide. And then we'll inhale the left foot forwards, stepping between the hands. Exhale the right foot to join it, both feet together at the top of your mat. And inhale, lifting all the way up, contracting the muscles in the back of your body to get you there. Exhale the hands back into front of you. Let's do that one more time on each side, a little bit quicker now, flowing with each breath. Inhaling up, and exhale, folding down. Inhale, right leg back, and exhale the left. Inhale, come forwards to plank. Exhale, hover gently down towards the mat. Inhale, scooping up to your back bend. And exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale the right leg forward. Exhale the left. Inhale, extending all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Well done. Let's do it again on the other side. Flowing through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. And exhale, right leg to downward dog. Inhale, coming forwards. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale your left leg forward now, lengthening your spine. Exhale the right foot, folding in over the legs. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, finally, come back to our mountain pose. Fantastic, well done. So just going to extend the arms up again and take a stronger back bend if that feels comfortable for you. Really try and lengthen your spine. Pull into your abdomen, lifting the pelvic floor, squeezing the glutes. Back to the center and then fold all the way down over your legs. Just hold low down on your legs wherever you can reach and encourage the crown of your head to drop down towards the floor and your body to fold in a little closer to your legs. Really deep stretch for the back of the body. And holding a little higher onto the shins. Inhale as you extend forward. Tummy pulled in. Use the muscles in your back. And exhale, release back down. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. If you're comfortable, you can spring your way back to plank, or you can just walk your feet back wherever you feel comfortable. Holding your plank position again. Oops, hold on. Press the wrong button there. I think it's okay. Where are we? Holding in plank, very nice. Shift the weight forwards and back if you can, without your hips changing angle. So really stay strong in your core. Well done. We're going to stay just on the tips of the toes and then hover your way down. So there's a lot of weight in the upper body here. Inhale, push up. And exhale to downward dog. Well done. Just take a deep breath here. And then we're going to bring the knees to the floor. And we're just going to take a little swivel to the side. So we're coming into a supported side plank position. That's it. So your knee is directly under your hip, supporting your body, and the other leg is straight. And try and get that foot rooted down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift yourself up to an upright position. So your shoulder is stacked above your hip and your knee. Fantastic. Slowly tilt back down again with control. And we'll do that again. Exhale as you push your way up. That's it. And release down. Now this time as you release down, we're going to lift that foot off the floor and extend your arm right up and overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lift your way back up. And we're going to stretch all the way over that straight leg this time. Lovely. Let's try that again. See if there's a little balancing point just as your foot lifts before the hand touches the floor. Using your core to suspend you there. Stretch your foot and your hand as far away from each other as you can. And again, find that little moment of suspension as you tilt the other way. Lovely. Now, bring that hand back to the floor. Lift the leg and then take your hands now behind your head. Elbow pointing up. Good. Now we're going to keep that leg as high as you can and then sweep it forward and then just tap your toes down to the floor in front of you and lift it up, circle it around and tap the toes just behind you. Let's try that again. Lift and circle the leg forward and then lift it to circle it behind. That's it. One more time. Should be feeling this in the glutes. On both sides, in fact. Okay, now final move on this side. Lift that leg up again. We're going to bend the knee and bring your elbow and knee to touch. Squeeze your tummy in tightly. Then extend that leg away. Keep it high if you can, in line with your hip. 3 more times. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, open out. Last one. And release the foot down. Take your hand down and rotate your way back to downward dog. Good work. We're going to do that on the other side in a moment. Just want to stretch out your legs perhaps. And then we'll hover forwards to plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back to downward dog. And we'll take the knees down. Now I'm just going to swivel around. You might need to as well to make sure you can still see. So ready for the other side. So extending the top leg, extend the top arm. Make sure that knee is supporting you. It's your supported side plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift yourself up to an upright position. That's it. Lifting up. Yep, lovely. And then slowly control that hand back down to the floor. Just extending the arm up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale. Squeeze into your waist to pull you to an upright position. Good. Now this time, as you take your hand down, we're lifting that foot off the floor and extending the top arm right up and overhead. So your foot and your hand are away from each other. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull back up. Find that little balance in the middle. And then stretch up and over that straight leg. Big stretch down the side of the body and in the thighs. And again. Find that little balance. Excellent. Lift the arm and the leg away from each other. Find that balance on the way back again. And lift up and over. That's it. Stretching both sides of the waist. Back to Our leaning forwards position, keep that leg lifted and take your hand behind your head this time. Elbow lifting up to the ceiling, lift that leg as high as you can, circle it gently forward, tap the toes down, and lift it up, circle it behind, tap the toes down behind you. So you're creating a semicircle shape with that leg, keeping your core as strong as possible. Keep breathing deeply. Let's try that one more time. Sweep the leg up and over, and take it behind your head. We're going to keep it lifted to the center, and then tuck your elbow and your knee in towards each other. Inhale, extend it away, lift that leg up. Exhale, tuck in. Just 2 more of these. And the last one. Well done. Release that foot down and rotate back to your downward dog. And hop your way forwards to plank and lower. Inhale, lift up. And this time as you exhale, we'll sit back onto the heels. Extended child's pose, dropping your head down, dropping your heels down, and then bring your hands down by your feet, allowing the shoulders to drop down a little further as well, releasing the back of the body. And just roll your way up, sitting. And you might need to make sure you've got some room behind you. Just going to lean a little way back, take your hands behind you, and then see if you can tilt your pelvis forward so you get a nice deep stretch on the front of your thighs. Maybe you can lift the hips higher still, maybe look up, or maybe even release your head back if your neck feels comfortable with that position. Lengthening the front of the body, and then gently releasing back down. Well done. Now, well, we've got just a couple of minutes, I think. So I'm just going to lie down, have a little stretch out. So lying on your back, full body stretch, arms overhead, put your toes away. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your right knee in towards you. Squeeze that leg closer to your body, and then we'll straighten the leg up. So deep stretch from the back of the leg. Just going to bend that knee, use the opposite hands to the knee to draw it down across your body. Take the other arm behind you and turn to look behind you as you come into that twist. And rolling onto your back again, full body stretch, deep breath in. Exhale the other knee, tucking in towards your chest. And then we'll extend that leg up. Holding wherever you can comfortably reach the back of the leg. Keep it nice and straight so you can really feel that stretch behind the knee and all the way through the back of the leg. And then we'll bend the knee again, opposite hand to the knee, other arm extended as we draw that leg across your body and twist. Take a deep breath. Back to the center, tuck both knees in. And our final pose before our time runs out, we're going to try happy baby pose. So take your feet to the ceiling and see if you can reach to the outside of your feet and encourage your knees towards your armpits. So you're pressing down, it's like a squat position, but upside down. So it should feel quite nice on your lower back. And you might want to take a little sway from side to side. Just releasing the lower back, releasing the hips, and let go. And finding a comfortable position to relax in. And you can take as long as you like now for your relaxation, as my time is up. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you next week.